Concussions are the big bad of the sports world. There's a lot of fear around concussions right now. We've seen athletes like Sidney Crosby get knocked out for most of a year from a concussion. There's been fighters in the NHL and NFL football players who have died an early death, sometimes by suicide after depression, and they say it's related to concussion. So people are very worried about concussions right now. The good news is that there's a group of researchers, medical doctors and university professors who are looking into concussion science like never before. That includes Shaughn Butts. Dr. Naidu is with the Eskimos and the Oilers. So he was at a conference recently organized by the NFL. So one of the things that they were looking at in London, England, was a test that coaches can use on the sidelines, doctors can use on the sidelines to quickly diagnose a concussion. It's from the 1970s and it was used initially for dyslexia. And all it is I have it in my hands here, it's a series of flashcards, and on the flashcards are numbers, and you have to get you go through the flashcards and you get a time test on how quickly you can recognize and read those numbers off. Each flashcard gets harder to read. So you do that when you're healthy, normal conditions, and then after you get a bang on the head in a game, you do it again. And from that simple test, which is now being piloted in the CFL and in the NFL, they're hoping to come up with a great sideline test. So parents, minor hockey coaches, football coaches could do this test with their kids, and then if they saw there was some trouble with the child, they could quickly go to someone who knows better and get that concussion treated. Dr. Naidu says if you know what a concussion is, if you get it treated right away, if you do the right things, this should not be an issue. That's great news. Better news is they're finding out more all the time.